Hey guys, we're working on Module 2, Topic 3. This is the last of the topics in Module 2. In this one, they're going to talk about arc length, arc sector area, and they're also going to talk about volume of different shapes. So please make sure you write the formulas down for all the volumes of the different shapes that you know. Look them up if you need to. Some of them should be on your vocab, but I'm not sure. But make sure you look at them. Okay, so the first one, we want to find the degree of arc. So this little thing means arc xy. So we just want to find the degree of it. Now, if the angle here is starting in the center, hopefully you remember this before, if it's starting from the center, the outside is going to be exactly the same. If the angle was starting from the edge, it's the angle inside is half of the arc. Now, the length of arc, that's not a good arc, sorry, arc xy. So this is the formula. So we're going to put the degree. So theta, you can put x, whatever. This is a degree, so I like putting a little circle so I know it's a degree, over 360, a whole circle, because we want only part of the circle, times 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference, and that's the length of the whole circle all the way around. So if you put a piece of string, started at x, went all the way around back, that would be circumference. So for this one, we're going to put 60 over 360, so 6 degrees over 360 times 2 pi. R is your radius, so that's going to be 10. Radius is from the center to the edge. Be careful on this one, okay? And then we're just going to put this into the calculator. So 60 divided by 360. And then I do that first, and then times 2 times 10. And I'm going to get, and as you noticed, I did not do pi. I will accept both ways. If you said 3.33 pi, or times it by pi afterwards, 10.47, and this is just going to be inches. Inches, and that's your answer. Let's get the next one. I like to change colors between them. Now this one, arc sector, so area of a sector, arc sector. This is going to be the very same thing as the first one. And then times, instead of 2 pi r, which is just the length, we want the area of a circle is pi r squared. Now, this one, we don't see what the radius is. Let's just make it 10 inches. We'll be fine with that. But we want to find the area of one of these sectors. So we want to find one of these sectors. Now, we know they have 360, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of these. So we're going to go 360 divided by 6, because each one is going to be equal. They're all going to be equal in this one. And we get that each one is going to be 60 degrees. So each one is 60 degrees. It's so small. Sorry, guys. So when we put it in the formula, 60 over 360 times pi radius squared. And this time, whenever we do a square, this one's going to be like inches squared. So 60 divided by 360. And it worked out to be the same thing as the previous one, interesting enough, times 10 squared. Again, I did not do pi, so I did 16.67. I'm just rounding it. Inches squared. Oops, should be pi inches squared. And then times it by pi. We can get 52.36. I'm just rounding it. Inches squared. All right, next one. They like doing a word problem like this. They like doing this one. So pretend this is a tennis ball can. Think of it as like a soda pop can. Okay, I know it looks like it's a rectangle. I'm not the greatest on drawing them. And these are all tennis balls inside of it. Now, what you want to do is we want to find the empty space. So what we're going to do is find the volume of the can. Then we're going to take out the volume of the two balls, which are spheres. So the first thing we need to do is make sure we know what the volume, the formulas for these. So volume for cans is going to be pi r squared h. And since there are two tennis balls, that's why I did a 2 right here. So I'm just going to put 2, and this one is 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay. Now we see that here the radius is 5. Same thing over on this side. It would also be 5. So the total length across is going to be 10 if we needed it. And same thing going up and down. So this would be 10. That would be 10. So the whole height would be 20. So we're going to put the information in. So pi, your radius, which is 5 squared, times your height, which is 20, minus 2, 4/3 pi, your radius cubed. And you want to put this in, and we are going to be multiplying pi because we actually want an answer with it. So we're going to go pi times 5 squared times 20. Oops. Helps if you make sure you do not push any extra buttons. So this would be 570.796. I always give myself a little bit extra when I'm trying to find it. I will be lenient on grading it. So if you are at least close to it, I give you the answers. I give you the credit for it. So we're going to go 2 and then 2 parentheses. Let's see, just a minute. 4 divided by 3 times pi times 5 cubed. If you're doing that in the calculator, you have to use that caret button. Okay. And we're going to get 1047.19, and I'm going to round this one to 8. So, and then I'm going to subtract them. So 1570.796 minus 0.198. I'm just doing it as I'm doing it. So our total volume, empty space, whoops, forgot a number in between, 598, which is also going to be similar to 523.6. So if you had to round it, I'm fine with that. Either one, as long as you got it. Okay. Last one here. This is just one of them that I wanted to do. Volume of a prism. This one's actually the easiest one. We are going to do some prisms on here. Just remember, if it's a prism, I know the big formula is area of the base times height. The area of the base area of the base could be the bottom, which I'm just going to draw the top because it's the same. Or what you could do is length times width, since it is a rectangle, and then times the height by it. Whatever works for you guys, okay? So this one, we're going to go 4 times 8 times 7. So 4 times 8 times 7. And this one is going to be 224. If this was feet, then this would be feet cubed because we're multiplying feet times feet times feet, and that's how we get it as cubed. All right, that's the last one of Module 2. Try your best. Go over the material again, then take the quiz. Once you're done with this quiz, make sure you review topic 1 and 2, and then take the module test. Try your best. Remember, you want 70% or higher to pass the test. Good luck.